the
thank
last
you,
two
right.
bar. Yeah, it's a G,
Yeah.
F, F, E, F. Yeah, try again.
I'm trying to memorize it now. Get
Yeah, you don't have to remember. Sorry, you don't remember. Try to read. It's called sight reading. Yeah, it's like a language reading. You don't have to remember it. Yeah, just keep going with the tempo until you can play about 120 speed. Then you probably remember it at that time. You don't have to read too much. I would say right now use 90% reading, 10% of your memory. But if you keep playing for a week, next week when I see you, if you can play 120 speed per minute, you probably use just 5% for reading. 95% you already remember that action. Your muscle also have memories. That's what I want you to build to. When I think about EFG, I don't think at all. So I just play like I can just play the note, pick up and play F, G, F sharp, yeah, F, A, whatever. I need to lower the lower notes.
How do you remember so many songs? You play like 50.
I think them in my heart when I play. Like the one you had the first one, you had to like the song. If you don't like it, you never play them good. You had to enjoy the melody, you like it, and you like the chord progression when they change, and they make it pretty good sound. Like you make something easy sound first. You don't make something very complicated and take about 2 years to figure out. It's not. You play something easier, like this is a song called "Let It Be." "Let It Be" is from the Beatles. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you know that, right? So I heard that too many. Actually, I don't have the book. I don't have the chart. I just heard the song. I heard this piano. I think they play here.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should do a video, make it full song. This is very short. I just play
Yeah.
part of them. So I heard this song a lot. Yeah, I like it, and try to figure out what kind of chord with that. You need some classical guitar training later, finger style. The basic on classical first. Then you can do some modern stuff. Then. And you do more blues, jazz. This kind of, I like it, all of them, the styles. So make it more tasty. The blues training is definitely necessary, very important actually, to make your playing more tasty. Anyway, if you don't have the training still working good, maybe more like a classical styles. Classical style more like Let It Be, everything, you know, the Let It Be, Yesterday. This kind of stuff. It's more like a classical style, I will say them, yeah.
Okay, the way you were playing Let It Be, how did you play that? I just remember the basic version. Like,
G, G.
from the Green Book.
Oh, Green Book? Yeah, it sounds G, G, G. It's G, 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 A, B, G, G, C, D, E, E, D, C. Yeah, I have the Green Book too. It's called the Pop Melody, Easy Melody, something like that, right? Yeah, you can play the note. You already can play most of the note. I think you read all of them already, right? And try to read it next time. Maybe you can figure out how that goes. It's a one of the big.
So like the last bit is like. Like that?
Yeah, similar. Yeah, that's right. I think yeah, this is what I heard on the vocal. Might be a little different, but it's very close. Sounds like the song. Yeah, that's what it be. You got to hear the original, how that sounds, you know, the vocal part goes. Because the guitar replaces the vocal, yeah. The book always a language. We try to learn the language, but we try to forget the language later when you're getting bigger, when you're getting stronger. Because it limits your play ability. When you play, you don't have time to read too much. That's why you ask me, how do I remember? I read first, of course. This is a language, this is the tools. You need to learn how to use the tools to learn the job, to do the job, right? So that's why, special for young player, like somebody more serious, I really want to start by reading first. And you locate the note. But I do see some people. They have a super strong ear. They pick up something. You play something, they can just transfer to the guitar fingering right away. But they don't
Yeah,
read.
I know that.
Yeah, they also can memory good. If you ask where the G note, you can G, 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 G. It's a G here, another G here, another G should be here. They know all the G locations. Where the A, all the A notes, they know them. Okay, and their ear pick up them right away. They know how that sounds like together. Will be good. When they play mistake, they try to don't play the mistake again. Then it's called play by ear. For example, you play maybe this note you don't like. Maybe you can play. Yeah, the play by ears and more like a language talking on the guitar. Yeah, I like that way. I think later you can do them if you train the right way until you have enough vocabulary under your fingers. Now you can make a song like this. But all the stuff that came from the easy sounds, though not overdone. I mean, over push you too much. Then you just play something like a tablature. I don't like people learn by tablatures. See, a lot of students I teach overseas. Overseas means Hong Kong, China, Taiwan. A lot of people like guitar, the ear is good, and pick up guitar. They want to learn by themselves. They learn the TAB. You know what the TAB means, right? TAB, we learn this. The TAB, if you learn this book, in the middle of the book, you probably see some TAB. TAB means tablature. Right here, you probably see your book on 93. Yeah, we do have some tablatures. Yeah. The tablature means to show you the location on the. Yeah. You don't know what you played. That's the main problem. You don't know. You play pretty good, like this one. 91. 1, 2, 3, go. This is a rock for electric guitar with the distortion sounds better on this. Anyway, this thing, if you go in the middle on the book, still don't have TAB tablatures until later you can see. Yeah, here we go. Page 865, we learned the TAB right here. You probably see, yeah, page 65 is the first page. Tell you how to learn, how to read the tablatures. Because you want to learn the note first, important note. Then this is a faster way to tell you where the note is. Like this one, 41, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. Okay, that's a cool song for rock. You can use electric, adding a distortion or play on clean channel like acoustic song is okay. The point I'm telling you is do not try to use TAB to learn earlier. It's quick, seems quick, but look like you close your eyes working in darkness. Sooner or later you can hit the wall, you can fall down, you can have trouble, and you have to come back to the beginning point, start again to learn the single notes. All the master players, they know the fingerboard very well. They know where the note is, how to group together, how to follow the sequencing, make it sound like a melody line. It sounds better. Yeah, that's the secret. You have to really know the fingerboard better. Instead of play the note by numbers. Yeah, like this, the second fret, third fret. I know that's a quick way, but it won't work. Okay. All right. Thank you for having lessons. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Just one curious one. I know some musicians can like play songs off of like hearing. Can you do that?
Yeah, I play
Like
by
you
ear
hear
too.
a song and play?
Yeah, I can
Can you do
hear.
that?
Yeah, I can do it sometimes. And sometimes very hard. Like you hear something very complicated, like orchestra, like many instruments together. It's hard to pick up each one, but you probably can hear what kind of chord it goes, and what kind of melodies goes on the top. You may have to make it synchronize on your guitar. You don't have 6 strings. It doesn't work
Yeah,
for.
I get that.
Yes.
Yeah, but how many musicians can actually do that?
It
'Cause I know
depends.
Charlie Puth can do it.
No, I will say musicians, if you say, I would say maybe 10%, even less, people can really have a very sensitive ear, and they can figure out what kind of notes they play, even they don't see it. Yeah, not too much. It depends the ears. Ear training is good. It's a part of them, but most of them is a talent. They were born like this. Yeah, and the training a little bit have a big improve. Suddenly just can hear everything easier. Like I heard this song by playing by ear. I heard this one. This one I don't see the book at all. I just figure out for myself. I heard that because it's simple. It's only one guitar track. I heard this one too. Hotel California. This one I don't see any book. Long time ago we have rehearsal. I heard this many times, 100 times. I like this intro.
Yeah, I hear that too.
Yeah, but my playing, yeah, if you compare my playing to the original, it doesn't match 100%. It sounds like that, yeah, but I don't have time to read that to make the exact thing. It's not necessary if you for busy for creating something. You don't have to exactly play everything, whatever in the history, exact same thing. Like this one. You just make it sound good. Yeah, not exactly like Eric Clapton, but it's gonna be close. Just what I heard this song, like the vocal part put together. Yeah, like this one. Yeah, just all the songs I pick up by my ear, so I like the vocal part, but I heard it a lot of times. I can hear them even I don't see the guitar fingerboard. I can feel them how they play because I know the notes. Can you play any note on your fingerboard? I can turn around. I can tell you which fret you played. What note? Just play any note on the fingerboard. Okay, I will see you. Just an A note. Yeah, I hear A note. Can you play again? This one like a B note, the B, just A note, just a B you heard. Can you play another one?
Okay.
Yeah, I can close. It's a G note, or the G note right here. There's another G here.
I don't know what note this is.
Yeah, that's right. It's G here, or the same note here.
Yeah, G?
Yeah, you probably see this thing called perfect pitch. Some people have this ability. When they hear this one, they have a different frequency in their mind. So when you play them, I can play again. Let me see my guitar and play. I don't see your screen. I see the screens. It's the E note. Oh, this E. Oh, this E. Yeah, I think the E. It sounds like this E. Is that right? Oh, you already played the seventh, right? Okay. So that means some other note I can hear them quickly. Some note I have to figure out how that sounds familiar where. So I remember try to figure out what the frequency is and try to remember the character, because the same C sharp could be here. This is a more fatter sound compared to this more brighter. But the problem is we are going online from the microphone yours transfer to me. The sound distorted a lot. Not exactly the same thing. Like we are in person. It will be easier when we meet each other. Play something more clear. I can hear. Okay, so that's the way explain how they play by ear. Play by ear is the final, I think, for all the musicians. If you can play by ear, that will be the lucky man or lucky ladies, because you creating something real time. You hear something you create, not 100% right. Sometimes you make it wrong. It's definitely have a big chance make it wrong. But when you do recording, you can collect the right part. If you have mistake, just do it again. That's the way you go. After you record the whole song, you hear good, and try to book them. Book them in your memory at least, and try to follow the recording and play more, because you just copy yourself. You try to create first and copy the correct things. You write on the computer that can hear this is correct, right? Then you just make the whole thing like a real song. Maybe put on the book. It's hard for me to write on the book. It take a long time. I just don't have that much time. So I can play them very quick, very quickly figure out how to go some of songs. But I have a hard time to write them down. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have any more questions?
Is that it?
Yes.
No.
Okay. I guess I'll see you next week.
Yeah. See you.
BigStar Music and Arts, Inc. is a nonprofit organization approved by the U.S. IRS under 501c3. All donations we receive will be used for producing our music, arts, and education-related programs. Donations are tax-deductible for U.S. residents. To donate, please go to www.bigstarmusic.org. The Nightly Melody is a high-quality radio program produced by BigStar Music and Arts, Inc. We showcase a combination of original music and arranged popular tunes, mixed with artist interviews, poetry reading, and other original audio performances and visual arts. Thank you for watching.